If I stop, they immediately left. They don't typically do that with me. You wait.
Hello?
Yes. They're leaving me.
Or do anything about it. Maybe possibly if you return to the point of purchase, which is the store where you got the device from, they might be able to have the knowledge as to how they would remove it.
Okay. So for the store selling me a hack phone and being a con artist, being an accomplice to me being defrauded out of funds and hacked a federal charge, a felony, your recommendation is take it back to them and tell them they did it?
Because at this moment in time, Kiana, I would like you to understand that I cannot physically have the phone in my hand and see exactly what might possibly be.
Because they keep telling me to call 611 and everywhere I'm going is wanting me to make phone calls on my phone. And we're calling all over the country all these years. It's just really not getting anything resolved. And I'm not quite certain if I'm there in person, why they would want me to leave where I'm at and place calls to get nowhere. I would think if a person has came and is in person and you're face to face with you, you would not demand that they leave and place a call to get nothing resolved. Nonetheless, it keeps happening. But here's the thing. So they're telling me to call 611 and you're telling me to go back to the store that committed that federal crime and tell them they did it. Is that your recommendation?
Diana, how about you give us a call when you are inside the store? And let us as agents have a conversation about this.
Okay, so you want me to go in the store that wrecked up the charge and then call you on the line. What exactly is that going to do? Calling you when I'm in the store?
We will confront them about it.
You'll confront them? When I worked at Metro PCS, you escalated. And then there was like a legal team. And, but it stopped when it came to me. It was technical support, and they cared about their customers' phones being hacked because it puts their company, the whole system at risk. Now there's nothing that anyone can do. You have to stay hacked 10 plus years and be defrauded out of funds. Police can't do anything. There's nothing anyone can do. You just have to take it. Hold on 1 second. The train just came. Hold on 1 second. It didn't stop. It came and won't let me catch it. It's kidnapping everybody on it. I guess it's a dummy train. Now it says it's out of service. It didn't say it out of service. They play these practical jokes all the time with me. I don't think it's very funny. They'll pull up in the bus and then sit there, and then when I come to the bus, drive off, go further up to time. Now a train just did it. Okay, so you no longer you can't report your phone being hacked and being defrauded out of funds a federal crime? No, you can't. No one can stop that from repeatedly happening?
I can file a complaint as I have already begun.
I've done it like 50-something times. Do you see it on the account? Can you look? That my phone is, the police came multiple different times and threatened my arrest for reporting it to you guys. I didn't know they were monitoring illegally to be upset that I was telling you.
Diana, I see that you have indeed been calling multiple times about being hacked. What makes you think that your device is hacked?
Well, because I call all over the United States, and people are condescending. 911 covers for crimes all over the country. They're lying and saying they're full. People, when I'm in person, act suspicious and then won't help me and tell me to call on my phone. I went to a crooked FBI location. They said leave and call the FBI on my phone. I left and called, and they hung up in my face to cover for crimes. CPS, I went there. They were acting suspicious and told me to leave and call CPS, and I was there. Attorney General Child Support Division, I was being defrauded out of funds. They told me to leave and call there. And I was there in their face, and they were helping everyone else and told me to leave and call. I was excluded from the help everyone else can get. I feel that that's suspicious. And all 911 operators covering for crimes, racking up all these misdemeanors, and all these places I called defrauding me out of funds. That's a red flag, something's amiss. And then, in fact, I called my phone before they really had this operation really taken care of. I called my phone and couldn't get through unexpectedly from another device. My calls are controlled. And when I go in person and ask for a call log, they refuse it. They won't let me pay for a call log. I said, this is crazy. You cannot deny me a call log. They won't. They say I have to get it online.
I can help you with that, Kiana. Call detail does cost $1. After 24 hours, when you go to the website.
I just don't, for all these years, I think it's illegal for the government to demand control of my phone to stay out of prison. And these people are defrauding me out of funds. They're psychologically abusive, and I can't get crisis help. All this is illegal, and to be trapped in this all these years, I don't know when something's going to be done about it. It's emotional abuse. People are paid to waste my time and play games and spin my wheels, just like whatever was happening with this train. It came up, stopped, and then when I tried to catch the train, then it left.
Yana, I want to bring to your attention that amidst all of this, maybe, just maybe, there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. Because I'm seeing here that your account is one of the few accounts that have actually been hand-selected to be able to migrate to a T-Mobile. So how about you get yourself an iPhone 15, which has better security, and the security is net tight, handled by Apple Intelligence, unlike Android devices that are open source. And you can get a discount on it of $615. You just pay for the tax and fees.
How much would that be?
Okay.
Because I can't keep my phone. Someone keeps setting them up for the police department as aiding and abetting. Some people stealing my phones are paid to steal my phone. So it's been happening for years. So I don't want to invest in an expensive phone and people are hired to steal them. And for the PD, with the PD's consent. And probably setting it up.
With iPhones, if somebody steals your iPhone, you can track it.
I could track this phone and it was by the police department. Like they did it. I tracked the Samsung phone. And it was right by the police department. Like they were in cahoots with the person that stole it. I know someone set him up to steal the phone. He lied on me and took it. I didn't even know he was behind me to snatch my phone in a rage and intimidate me. I knew someone set it up, but I didn't know, it was the PD was going to have it.
Don't you think they perhaps confiscated it from a thief or a criminal?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Maybe the police department confiscated it.
No, police departments, remember, they're the ones that's going to my providers, threatening my arrest for reporting that they're hacking my phone. And they couldn't keep doing it that way. They don't want me to have this phone, so they are hiring people to steal it. And then they are hacking it so I can barely use it. They couldn't, as PD, take the phone. They've already hacked it so I couldn't use it. So they have to strategize and have someone steal it repeatedly over and over. And they won't take the reports that it keeps happening. You got to strategize the same crime in different kind of avenues to not get caught.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what might possibly be the reason that the PD might be targeting you?
Okay, what did I call?
Metro by T-Mobile.
Are we going to get to a point to where I can use my phone and report that crimes are being committed on your network? We've been on the phone, and this has happened for years, almost 30 minutes, and I really don't have time for small talk. As you can see that I'm catching buses and doing trains and doing different things, and I don't really want to have small talk with you. People demand a lot of my time every single day. I just wanted to handle my business with you and exit the call.
Understand. Kiana, can you please call us when you're at the location?
I don't really want to have small talk, is what I'm saying. Are you demanding that I have small talk with you that I don't want like numerous other parties?
No.
I don't want to have small talk with you. I just want to handle my business.
Okay, at this moment in time, since you say that the device was not defective, I would like you to return the device to the store and file for a warranty claim and have them give you a phone.
Well, this is a hamster wheel because they told me to call 611. I'm just trying to prove to the FBI that there's been nothing that I can do with all this repeated hacking. It's network to get me nowhere.
That's why I'm requesting that you give us a call when you are at the store so we can contact them and they can either provide you with a warranty.
They're trying to hurry me close the door. Hold on. And then we got a minion playing music. Hold on. We got a prearranged minion playing music. That's why I can't use trains. So they set up chaos on the trains. You're not even supposed to be playing music like that, but they let them when I'm catching the train to tamper with evidence. So since you're refusing to do anything like what's been happening all this time and you've wasted all this time, but you claim you did take the stolen, suspend the stolen phone?
I suspended the stolen phone.
Okay, and you're saying that it has changed, and it has changed that the provider can't have the phone mail there. That has changed, and you.
Nobody will be able to take or receive any calls on the phone.
Bye.